that the hospital has facilitated communication between David and Cecilia, his wife, and they have shared some really good updates. So Cecilia has now had the opportunity to speak with her husband after a week that he has been here in the hospital. So that is one of the updates. The other update that we have received is that ICE is facilitating his release. They are waiting for approval from Washington's field office to allow for him to be released because of the severe health condition that he has.
Yeah. Hi everyone, my name is Jessica and I'm the Mecklenburg County organizer with Siembra NC. Just to add to the amazing update that we just received, the ICE agent actually was the one that allowed Cecilia to use his phone to contact her husband and let her know that she can use it at her will at this point. Being that David is in a condition where he will need surgery, we're hoping that we can get her here tomorrow at his request. He refused to move forward with surgery without his wife there. So we hope that we can get her here tomorrow, and not alone, of course, and that she feels safe coming to Atrium Health and being alongside her husband.
Yes. And we know that all of this is possible because of all the pressure that we have been putting, all the organizing that we have been doing. All the people that are here with us today is what is making all of this possible. And we hope that this isn't just a case for David. We hope that this is something that doesn't happen to other people. So we're going to keep organizing to make sure that that's the case. So with this, we are going to pass it over to some of our speakers that will share some remarks in support of what is happening as well. And so first, I'm going to invite County Commissioner Susan Rodríguez-McDowell.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here today. I came with a very different speech in my hand that I was going to give this morning, and I am grateful that I do not have to give it now. This is the best possible outcome that we could have asked for. I am grateful that all of you showed up and everyone behind me, because it's the power of the people that got this outcome. It's the power of standing up to the bully and standing up for humanity, right? This is not humane to treat people in the way that Mr. Cárdenas has been treated. And so we hope that this is a new day for people who are detained by ICE and for anyone who is suffering under this kind of treatment. This is the way we treat humans, right? Not the way, they're not to be treated in any other kind of way. And so I'm grateful to Atrium today for whatever part that they played in this. And I am just really, really thankful for this outcome. So with that, I'm going to pass it on to the next speaker. And again, I want to thank all of the press for being here, because it is the pressure of the people that makes the difference. So let's keep this pressure going. Thank you.
So right now, I'm going to invite over Marcel Villot with the Charlotte Metrolina Labor Council, providing a statement on behalf of Braxton Winston, who's the president of the North Carolina AFL-CIO. We know that the circumstances have changed, but we're going to see if you want to share some words.
Absolutely. Thank you. Again, my name is Marcel Villot, and I'm the organizer for the Charlotte Metrolina Labor Council. So on behalf of our president for the North Carolina AFL-CIO, Braxton Winston, I would like to let you all know the back end of her statement, which is that the North Carolina labor movement will continue to call on Atrium Health to do the bare minimum of what is right, and to continue to let David Cárdenas have access to his family so that they can continue to decide the best care plan for the breadwinner of their family. And again, as was previously mentioned, this is the bare minimum. And we will continue to have eyes, not just in the state of North Carolina, but around the country. Labor is watching, our communities are watching, and we will be there for the Cárdenas family and anybody else who needs our help and support during this time. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I'm going to invite over Reverend Joel Simpson with FUMC Taylorsville.
Thanks. Yes, so I'm Reverend Joel Simpson. I'm with First United Methodist Church in Taylorsville, North Carolina. And in the Christian tradition, my tradition, David's tradition, our tradition calls us to visit those who are sick and in prison. And that is what David was living with and experiencing, sick and in prison at the same time. Yesterday, I and other clergy came to visit with David and at his wife's request, and we were told no patient existed. That has changed today because people showed up, because people were apart, because people cared and paid attention. It is unchristian to not welcome the stranger, to not heal the sick, and to not visit those who are in prison. And so to Atrium, I want to say thank you for living into this moral moment that you were called into. That by allowing and negotiating this for David to have the support and care of his wife, what you have done is said you will not cooperate with these so-called federal agents that are coming to steal people off our streets, who are not criminals. David is not a criminal. And that you will commit to the full care of your patients and the community. So thank you for your commitment to supporting them in this minimum way of connecting him with his family. And we also need to just have some moral clarity here in this moment to say none of this ever should have happened. Amen. We are okay that the situation has changed, but this never should have been the situation. He never should have been taken. He never should have been erased in the database and not present in the ICE locator database and the hospital database. His wife called over a dozen hospitals to try and find him and never found his name. And so while we celebrate this moment, we're also calling on transparency in every moment for all community members, for all immigrants, for everyone who is impacted. This is the moral moment for all of our healthcare providers to support the healthcare for all of our community and our immigrant neighbors. Thank you.
Alrighty, thank you so much to everyone for coming out and supporting David Cárdenas. We are very excited for Cecilia that she will get the opportunity to speak with her husband. Like our speakers have said, this is one instance where we were able to facilitate that communication between his wife and David. But we know that there are so many other people going through situations like this where the families are not able to locate their families. And we believe that that should not be happening. So we're going to keep organizing. We're going to keep raising our voice to make sure that other people don't go through these situations. So while this is a new development, I did want to open it up for questions if there's any questions that you guys may have. Sí.
¿Por qué terminó David hospitalizado y preso acá en Atrium Health?
¿Por qué terminó David en esta condición aquí en el hospital? Going further. So, sabíamos que David ya tenía condiciones médicas, y debido a la detención, él empezó a sufrir de ansiedad, se le subió el azúcar, y de todo eso fue como él tuvo que terminar aquí en el hospital para recibir tratamiento. Pero esto es algo que fue muy difícil de Cecilia entender qué estaba pasando porque no tenía comunicación con su esposo, pero sí sabíamos que David tenía condiciones médicas previas y esto fue lo que en estas situaciones que son bien difíciles, bien graves, es como él terminó aquí en el hospital. Any other questions? Alrighty.
Right. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We will also be sending out information as we get it about this. So we'll send out another press release about this when we have a little bit more information. As you saw, we literally got this information as we were about to start the conference. So thank you all for rolling with it with us. And we'll be in additional contact if anybody wants to know.
to follow up for additional background information, let me know and